Welcome back, everybody. We have another week recap here for the Fellas League Fantasy. Week 6 we have to go over, and a lot of key matchups went down, and who will be the number one pound for pound. Let's get into it. And first up, we have the Graveyard versus Inkanaklee. And Inkanaklee gets the Monday Night Miracle to win by 7 points. And Graveyard falls to 0-6. Next up, we had Buffalo General versus Show Me Your TDs, 153-50. The biggest blowout of the week by far, completely destroys Buffalo Gen. And a very solid team performance coming out of Skid Row Squatters here. Derrick Henry going off, Deebo Samuel having a game. Really, the whole team went very well rounded this week. Next up, we had the co-main event here. Baja Blast versus Gritty Committee, and Baja takes it 143-125. Gritty Committee put up a good fight, but in the end, Baja Blast just takes over and is going to be rising up the power rankings. And finally, we had your main event for the number one pound for pound spot, Leb versus No Mo Pickens, and we have a very close barn burner here for the game of the week. And it was 123 Leb, 111 No Mo Pickens, a closely fought contest. And really the story here is Marvin Harrison dropping 0. But Leb does get that number one pound for pound spot going forward. And the top scorers, Chris Godwin and Sean Tucker with the 30s. Caleb Williams there having a great game. Joe Mixon back from injury, and Baker Mayfield up there as well. In the false starters here, we had Travis Etienne getting you less than a point this week. What a disaster. And moving on, we take a look at our pound for pound rankings. Leb being number one on top with the most points. Baja Blast coming in at the number 2 after winning his week. Gritty Committee number 3. No Mo Pickens number 4. And Inkanaklee stays. Skid Row Squatters, Show Me Your TVs, Let Him Cook at 8. And then finally at the bottom here, Buffalo Gen and the Graveyard. You know, to be honest here, Moose's team could be getting in for a big comeback with his players coming back. So he honestly could be higher here, but we're going to have to see it first. Alright, we are now moving on to this week's games. We have Baja Blast versus the Graveyard. I'm calling an Njoku masterclass this week. Next up, Skid Row Squatters versus Buffalo General. I believe Cooper Kupp is coming back, and Skid Row now has Amari Cooper at his disposal too. And next up we have Show Me Your TDs versus No Mo Pickens. A great battle here. This is my personal game of the week pick. Bryce with Devontae Adams moving to the Jets. We'll see if he makes an appearance in the starting lineup. It looks like he is right now. And he will look to keep his 3-win streak into a 4-win streak. And after that, we have Inkanaklee taking on Let Him Cook. Both of these teams are looking for big performances out of their teams this week. And finally, we have Gritty Committee, number 3 spot, and Leb, number 1 spot, going at it. This battle will determine how the rest of the year will go for both of these teams. Can Daly keep the confidence in his team up? Or will he need to make a move possibly? And can Leb keep on this warpath that he's been on? And that is going to be it, guys. We are heading into week 7 here. A lot of the year is gone. And that is it, guys. We are going into week 7 here. How fast this year has gone by. 7 weeks of football already down. And we are going to be moving into the next part of the year here very quickly. It's already almost halfway through, so get your trades in if you want some trades. Good luck with your teams. And hey, go Bills this week. And good luck to everybody on their teams. Have a good one, guys.